It's probably going to have some Bungie ties into it, like some Halo ties into it, but just changed up a bit. But let's move on to the Xbox exclusives. The number one thing that I really was just, yes, thank you, Base God, thank you, Emma Stone, thank you, everybody in this whole world, is the Halo Master Chief Collector's Edition. What that is everything from Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4 is going to be all packaged up into one big box, and it's going to be shipped out to us, and we're going to be able to play it with Halo 2's multiplayer. Alright, let me explain that to you. I never really got into Halo 2, right? Halo 3 was my game. I loved Halo 3, and apparently everybody loved Halo's 2 multiplayer. It was pretty much what started MLG, right? Halo 2 MLG, Halo 2 competitive was really hyped back in like when it first got announced. I don't know the exact date, but Halo 2 was really loved by many, and I never really got to play it, but since it got such a good review, such good vibes from it, I really want to play it. But since the servers are down, I can't. So with this being said, Halo 2's multiplayer finally getting released for the Xbox One, I can finally play Halo 2 along with Halo 1, 3, and 4's campaign and all these different kind of maps, and I'm just really excited because I never got into Halo 2's multiplayer and I can finally get into it. Halo 3 was my game, and I'm just so glad it's being remade into a collector's edition. And along with that Halo Master Chief Collector's Edition is the Halo 5 beta code, or you can play the beta. It's probably going to have 1 or 2 maps and 1 or 2 game modes, but I know that the Halo Master Chief Collector's Edition will come out on November 11th. The beta will come out, the beta will be out on November 11th since you do have the code, but Halo 5 will come out in December, maybe January. There's no set date for it. I couldn't find it. All I know is that it's gonna be around December. So moving on, because that I want to move on from that because that's really the only thing that Xbox One had announced that was really important to me. Maybe you can leave down your comments down below what you really thought was really important from the Xbox One announcements for games, but I'm just really excited for Halo and Halo 5 and all these kind of games. It's gonna make my Xbox One really worth getting. Moving on to the PlayStation 4 exclusives, and even though I never played PlayStation 3 or ever could afford a PlayStation 3 or a PlayStation 4, there are some really good games that even I'm excited for that I don't even have the console to play it on. But The Last of Us is finally going to be on the PlayStation 4. If you remember, The Last of Us came out at the very end of the PlayStation 3's life cycle, right before the PlayStation 4 came out, and it wasn't going to be made on the next generation consoles on its release date. But finally on July 29th, and it's about a month, away, on July 29th, The Last of Us is finally going to be on the PlayStation 4. Now, if you have a PlayStation 4, you gotta get this game. I don't even have a PlayStation 4, but you gotta get this game. You have to get this if you never played Last of Us. This was probably the game of the year. This was a really good and exciting game. From what I heard, I didn't even play it, and I heard such good vibes from Last of Us. And last from the PlayStation 4 exclusives is Little Big Planet 3. So, even though like I said before, I never had a PlayStation 3, I could never really get one or afford one, but Little Big Planet was a big staple in the PlayStation 3's lifespan. Little Big Planet, Little Big Planet 2, I actually got to play at a friend's house, at other people's houses, and it was a lot of fun because you create your own world, and you have these cute little sock puppet thingies, and you can just do whatever. It brings imagination to a whole new level, and now that Little Big Planet 3 is finally announced, everyone that was expecting it last year in E3 is finally getting announced for around November. Is finally getting announced. I keep saying finally getting announced, so I want to stop that. But yeah, Little Big Planet 3 finally is coming out on November. There's no specific dates, but hey, you just have to guess November 1st through 31st. It's going to be around that time, probably around the second Tuesday of that month. But let's move on to Nintendo's exclusives from E3. And the reason why Nintendo killed it. They killed it. If you're not a Nintendo fanboy, then you may not get why I'm hyping Nintendo up, but they just announced a lot of things that I love personally, and I'm just excited for. And even before E3, I was already excited for these games. Let's start off with Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Dude. Oh my god. Okay, it's coming out on November 24th, and I can't wait that long, alright? I want it now. I want Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire now. The 3rd gen remakes are just, oh my god, I can't wait for it. 3rd gen remakes. 3rd gen was my favorite generation of Pokemon, and it's gonna have a Pokemon X and Y graphics. It's just gonna be an orgy of awesome, pretty much. I love Pokemon X and Y. I love Pokemon Emerald, Sapphire, and Ruby. Combining the two just is like an orgasm in my mouth, in my pants, everything. It's like an orgasm on my whole body. All right. I can't wait for it, November 24th. I don't want to hype it up too much because I may make a video on it. I don't know, but moving on to Smash Bros. Coming out on the 3DS and Wii U. Just like Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I can't wait for it. It's going to come out on October 3rd. Base God, thank you. Thank you for Nintendo actually clutching it this E3 and actually doing good for this, alright? Even though I don't have a Wii U, I'm still able to get Smash Bros. On my 3DS. It sucks that Mario Kart Wii U couldn't be on the 3DS, but hey, I ain't fretting because Smash Bros. It's one of my favorite games. It's a fan favorite. It's a classic, and the fact that it's gonna be on the 3DS and that I can play online is just gonna be freaking awesome. Mario Party 10 was also announced. I just thought I'd throw that in there because Mario Party, it's a staple in Nintendo, and it has everybody from the Mario Party series in it. So Mario Party 10 has also got announced. Hyrule Warrior. I can't say my R's, right? All right. Hyrule Warriors. There we go. A new Legend of Zelda game is going to come out on September 26th. And just like Call of Duty, just like Mario Party, just like all those other games, it's another Legend of Zelda title. It's a brand new adventure, a brand new game. It's coming out on September 26th. So there you go. And the final game from this list that I thought that would be worthy to talk about and a good way to close out this E3 wrap-up is Mario Maker. If you don't know what Mario Maker is, pretty much, alright, think of Mario, right? Think of the classic Mario Brothers, how, you know, you had blocks, you had those turtles, you had to jump over. Well, you really couldn't do anything from that. You had your base world and you played that. Well, with Mario Maker, you can make that world, you can create your own world in that Mario world from whatever you can think of. This is pretty much what everyone's been asking for, is wanting to make your own Mario world into that Mario game, because you had your set world, right? You had your set blocks, you had to jump over, your set flowers, but that was it. You really couldn't create your own world. But now with Mario Maker, you can make your dream a reality. It's kind of like Trials in a sense. You know Trials Evolution, how people can make their own maps and then people can play on it? This is pretty much the sense of it, just without the Trials title in it, replacing with Mario in it. It's like a Mario Evolution in a sense. You can make your own world and probably have other people play it. It's kind of like Little Big Planet and Trials Evolution and Scribblenauts or whatnots all into one. It's called Mario Maker. Make your own world. It's a dream come true. And that is E3. That's what I saw important from E3. This was a pretty long video. I can't see how long it is, but it was a long video. I talked about a lot of things. Games that I'm most excited for. Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. It's Call of Duty. I love Call of Duty. Assassin's Creed Unity. I just got into Assassin's Creed like 2 years ago, so I'm really excited for that. Destiny, I'm also really excited for because it's a new game and hopefully it won't flop like other games that I played before. Master Chief Collector's Edition and Halo 5. Thank you, Base God. Thank you, Base God. Smash Bros. I'm also excited for, and even though I don't have a PlayStation 4, Last of Us I'm excited for because it's a really good game from what I got. It got good vibes, and GTA 5 for the next generation consoles I'm also excited for because graphics were orgasmic on the 360 and PlayStation 3. I can only imagine what it's like on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4. That's E3. Let me know what you're most excited for. It could be one game or it could be multiple games. Just leave down your own opinions and leave down your favorite games that were announced. Let me know what you're most excited for. These E3, man, I love games. This is the awesomest time. Get ready for this fall. This fall is just gonna be so charismatic, so crazy with all the games announced. It's a great time to be a gamer, alright? It's a grand time. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys in the fall with all these new games. Call of Duty, GTA, Pokemon, Assassin's Creed. Everything's coming out. So excited. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you enjoyed E3, and I will see you guys later. Bye.